Hi crafty peeps, this is Deborah over at Creative Life, and today I have a toilet paper roll album to share with you guys. And it has a twist in it. It's not your average toilet paper roll mini album. So I am going to show you, this one is the one that's finished and this one is halfway finished, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I worked in the back side of the binder, or a fold out piece that you can put more pictures in. It holds more pictures, so, and we love that, right? We love holding more pictures in our mini albums. How many we can shove in there, we love it. So anyway, of course, I am the guest designer for CountryCraftCreations for May, and this right here is the beautiful Authentique Felicity collection that I've been working with all month. And I show you how to go ahead and make this beautiful mini album. So first of all, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and show you this mini album. This one is the paper pad by DCWV, and it is called Baby Boy Stack. And it's, this album inspired me by my sister Scrapper, and so I made one before, and of course I gave that one away, and then this is the second one that I made. But while I was making it, I don't know why, I just had this crazy idea pop into my head. And as you know, if you do mini albums or any type of crafting, sometimes you just get that like idea that just springs in your mind and you're like, I wonder if that would work. So I did. So I'm just gonna like show you, this is how the mini album looks, and it has 6 toilet paper rolls that are hinged, and then it has 6 tags. So these are the tags that pop in and out. And then let's see, I am going to hold on one second. I'm sorry, there we go. There we go. And so for the back piece, this was my idea. I wanted to see if I could fit a little like a little folio, I guess is what it's called, back on the back end of the back side of the cover. So you open it up, and this is not magnetized at all, okay? I just folded it and it opens like this. There's 2 tags right here, and you could put a photo here, okay? And then there's a place for a photo here, some journaling, and then a little, you could put a photo here, or you could journal. And then I did a waterfall. So on this waterfall, there's only 3 little waterfall. And then on this one here, it's just, it holds a little tag. You could put a picture here and then put that up there. So that's what you can do. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and show you guys how to make this. Okay, let's get started. So, of course, this is the mini album that I made, the toilet paper roll, and I will share all the links below after the video, so that way you guys know where to go, because I'm not going to show you how to make the mini album, because my sister Scrapper already has a video on the tutorial on that, and I just want to show you guys how to do the folio part of the back, on the back. So just to tell you a little bit about my creation here, I used of course the Felicity collection by Authentique. I made one of these rosettes with the lace that Tamara sent me, and then I punched out some flowers and just adhered them into the middle of that rosette, and then used one of the gems that she sent me. And then of course I used all of the beautiful seam binding ribbon that she sent me. I went ahead and added a one of those little scalloped edges from the birdhouse that I did. I had some left over and I thought that would look really super cute there. And then I added a charm from her store. I fussy cut out this little butterfly, and then I fussy cut out this little bike. Then you open it up, and I fussy cut out this butterfly, adhered a gem, and made my little antennas. And then it folds out like this. I'm going to go ahead and show you lengthwise. Okay. And then there are 6 toilet paper rolls that I covered, and I went ahead and fussy cut out little scenes from all of the cards on the Felicity collection, the cut apart sheet. And so this is a tag that I made, and it pulls out. And I went ahead and punched out flowers, and I adhered them on both sides. So then that way there's one on this side, and then when you turn it over, there's one on that side. And then I went ahead and cut out the beach scene. That little girl, oh, she's so precious. So cute. And then again, I went ahead and made a tag. One thing that I did do is I painted the inside of my toilet paper rolls. You can kind of see it there. I went ahead and painted the inside just because I didn't like the craft paper or the toilet paper roll showing, so I went ahead and painted the inside with a acrylic paint. And then I went ahead and fussy cut out this little girl on her bike, and then the words. I went ahead and fussy cut out this little beach scene here of the kids playing in the pond. And then this one is left open because this is where I'm going to show you how to cover one of the paper rolls. And then and I went ahead and fussy cut out cut apart to add to it, and did the tag. So this is the other tag, and they all just pop right out, so, and they all fit right back in there. And then this back here is where we're gonna stick our folio down. So let me go ahead and get started. Oh, I forgot to show you, this is part of that cut apart on the bike here. I went ahead and cut out the sentiment, and I just stuck it on there. So, and then this does have a magnet for the closure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. And for to cover up, here's where I painted the part of the toilet paper roll, and then I went ahead and painted the inside too, all the way around. I didn't cover the whole thing because it's not, I mean, it's going to be covered by paper. So to cover your toilet paper roll, every toilet paper roll has a different size, so you'll just use whatever size of paper to cover your roll. Mine measures actually about 4 by 5 3/4. So, okay. So basically what I do is I just grab my glue. Let's see here, hold on 1 second. And I just go ahead and follow along here. Okay. And this glue right here that I'm using is the glue from the Craftology box. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And then I go ahead and just add the glue right along the edges and in through here. And then I also use my bone folder to just kind of press down on the glue part so it catches, it adheres better. So then I just go ahead and again, and you can use whatever adhesive you like. You don't have to use glue. You can use whatever you like. And then, of course, I always get glue all over me, so I am a very messy crafter. Very, very messy. Okay, I mean, I usually get glue all over the place, and paint, and glitter. So, there you go. So that's covered. And then I went ahead and cut out one of the cut-aparts, and then I thought that would be really pretty there. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that right on there. Okay, so there we have it. And then for the tag, I just measured how my tag would fit in there, and like I said, every toilet paper roll is different, so you'll measure, you know, your width and your length, and you'll decide, you know, how big your tag is supposed to be. So how to attach this is I put score tape along the binding, just like you do with a mini album. And then what I do is I don't go all the way down. I usually leave about, I want to say like 1/8 of an inch, maybe, from the bottom part. So like about that much. So it's not reaching like all the way to the bottom. You do have a gap there, but I like it like that. And you know, of course it's up to you however you want to do it. And then your little tag just goes all right in there, just like that. So there we go. So the next part we're going to be doing is the folio, and I went ahead and pre-cut everything. I am going to go ahead and list the measurements on my blog and on the bottom of the video, okay, so you all can follow along. I took a sheet of paper and I cut it down, and it is let's see, I believe it's 7 3/4 by, or no, you know what, I changed it, I'm sorry, it's 8. It's 8 by 5. So this way is 8, and then it's by 5. So, and what I did was, how I came up with the fold was, I wanted 3 inches in between here So that's how I came up with that. And basically, I just measured, I took my ruler and I measured out like where the middle was. I kind of marked it, and then I went ahead and folded and measured like where that middle part was, the middle where I marked, and then I just went 3 inches over. So that's how I did it. But you can, and so this waterfall will be in the middle part. These two parts will actually be just pockets. So, but you can make yours however you want. You'll just need, however big you want your waterfall to be, will be determined on what your measurements are, okay? And like I said, I'll leave the measurements. I'm gonna post all the measurements down for y'all. So once you determine your fold, I went ahead and scored at 2.5 on this side, and then I scored it at 5.5 on this side, and then that's how I came up with the folding part as well. So okay, so now my waterfall cards are, I used 4 different patterns, okay, from the collection, and basically some of them are just the back side of the other pages that you've seen before. So and then once I determined what size I wanted my waterfall, I went ahead and scored a 1/2 inch from the top. So that will give you that waterfall look, okay, when you put it down. And I believe my tags are 2 3/4 by 3.5. So I tried to stay really with my measurements. I wanted them to be like super easy for you guys, so they wouldn't be like 7/8 or 5/8 or 1/8 things like that. So I try to make them pretty simple. So okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and glue these down. And I am going to fold it like this because, and then I just laid like one right at the top here. Okay, just like that. Sorry for my head getting in the way, if it gets in the way. My husband built me a camera holder, so my stuff wouldn't be upside down anymore. So I'm so happy that he did that for me, and it just makes it a lot easier for you guys, makes it a lot easier for me, so I don't have to worry about being upside down for you guys anymore. So okay, so there's that, and you're just going to go ahead and lay them like right butt up against, so like this flap, when you fold it, you're just going to go ahead and butt that right up against the flap that you glued down before, prior to that. So it looks like this, and that's what's going to create your waterfall. Okay, so there you go. And you can add however many waterfalls you want to this. I'm only doing a few. So there's your waterfall. And the reason why I only do a few is because you may, want to put a picture down here, or you may want to put a journaling card or something. So you can tell all about your photos that you post on here. I mean, I really am glad that I came up with this idea, because not only can you put all of your photos like on your tags, on the back of the tag. You can add a photo on the back of these as well. You can add a photo up here if you wanted. You can add a photo on the front part here. So there's lots of different places where you can add a photo, and you know, you'll have two, you know, to see, you can add one here, here, so that's 2, 4, 6, that's 8, 9, and then if you do some more photos on the side here, I mean, you can even do a waterfall on each of these sides, I guess, you know, if you wanted to do that, as long as it closes, you know, and I think that, you know, so it's not too bulky, but I think you'll still have room to do that. So for the next part here, I'm going to go ahead and lay down a scallop border. So I just used the same punch that I used for the birdhouse. If you saw the birdhouse video, you'll know that I went ahead and used a scallop border for that. And it's this one right here. And it's made by, I think it's made by Fiskars. It's an edger slim scallop punch. So that's the one I used for the birdhouse. And usually what I do, and I'm, oh, you know what, before I glue that, I actually wanted to use score tape for this part. And I usually just go ahead and add score tape, a little bit of score tape to the bottom here. And I'm going to run it all the way down because I'm going to be using this in a couple of different places. So then we're just going to go ahead and put the border here. And then this is how I do my trimming. I just make it easier for myself instead of measuring and all that. I make it easy as possible. I don't know why, I just do it that way. I mean, you know, if you want to measure it out and everything, you can do that. But I figured while I was punching all of the scallops, I was just going to go ahead and go right down the line and then cut it when I adhered it. So here we go. And then what I like to do is just kind of lift my scallops up just a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. See, I think this is a little crooked. Alrighty, and I hope that you all like what I'm going to do with the closure, because I came up with a nifty way to use one of the charms as a closure, and I think it looks so cute. So I'm pretty excited. I want to test it out, see how this works. Of course, I couldn't put it on because I wanted to wait until you know, I got all this done with you guys. So okay, so there goes that. All right, and then we just need one little piece. Tape wants to stick to me. Okay, so then I just roll this back, and I usually just stick my tape right on there. I kind of rub my nails or my fingers across it so it adheres, and then go ahead and just tape that down. There you go. Now, the one thing I did is I went ahead and made some tags for the inserts here. And let's see, I might have to, nope, I think they fit. I went ahead and I did like 2 tags for this part, but you can do, you know, however many you want, so it doesn't matter. And then what I was going to do, I was going to go ahead and use the ribbon for the tags. And if you guys saw one of my videos, I think it was the 3x3 mini album, I went ahead and just stapled like the ribbons onto the tag. I just think that adds such a really neat look, and so that's what I was going to do here. So let's see if I can cut this. My scissors have been giving me issues. I think they're tired because they've been like working hard lately. So there we go. That one's kind of shorter than that, but I think it'll be okay. So there's that. And then, I don't know, I might have to cut these down just a tad. Just a smidgen. So I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. And I'm not really, I mean, I'm just taking like, what is it, like 1/8 off of each tag. I'm not really measuring, you know, them. And then I usually come back and I usually fold it like this to get my edges when I, you know, if they're squared like that once you cut your tag. And then I usually go ahead and fold it, and then I'll just kind of snip it to get that angled look. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. So it has like that angled look when you get your tag. So, and sometimes they're not all the same. But I can go ahead and yep. This one is giving me issues. Okay, so we're going to do it like that. And just like that. And there's your tag. So I'm going to go ahead and just add the ribbons to that real quick. And I didn't really like measure these out or anything. They're just actually scraps from what I have left. So I am out of the ribbon, out of the yellow ribbon just about. So, yeah. So I hope you all enjoy this tutorial. And I hope you all give the toilet paper roll a try. You know, especially if you have like any scraps left from previous Craftology boxes and stuff, you can make one of these in a day. So, you know, they're really easy, and they don't really take much time at all. So let's see if I have, you know what, I'm just going to use, I can't, there we go. Let's use this light blue. But I sure have enjoyed working with this Authentique collection, and I do have a surprise for you guys, and I will be making a video pretty soon. Tamara sent me some new paper, and so I'm like really super excited, and I can't wait to get started. I have a couple of videos to share with you guys. So I don't know, I think I just need to sharpen them because they are not cutting very well. Alrighty, so there we go. So there's that. And then if you wanted to, like I said, you could put another border down here, you know, whatever you would like. And that didn't take very much time at all. So once this is closed, okay, I came up with a system that is going to be super, super cute. So I think it's going to be super, super cute. At least I like it. I hope y'all like it. So I took this little bike charm. Okay, so there's the bike charm. So, okay. So that's one of the ones. This is actually, I have one more left, and that's it. So I went ahead and stuck a brad through there that I had, through that little hole. And I am going to poke this hole right through this seat here, okay? So, if you can see, I just poked it right through that seat there, and and then go ahead and just, and no one's gonna see it. I mean, you know, if you put a picture there or something, you know, or you could use a cut apart, you know, from one of the tags, one of the cut apart scenes, and you could lay that on there, or you can lay a mat on there if you chose to, you know, if you wanted to do that, you know, for a picture back there, and then put your tags on top of that, you know, you could do that. So it's actually, you know what, right here, we will go ahead and do that. So let me get a punch. Okay, I'm going to use this punch here. This is a Stampin' Up! Punch. And I'm just going to go ahead and punch one of these out. Actually, I like the darker one. And you can stick a little picture back there. Actually, maybe that's not going to work. Hold on. I'm working it. I tried to have everything ready for you all, so there would be like no stops at all. But, you know, when you're crafting, you come up with ideas, right? And so when you come up with those ideas, you better hurry up and go with it, right? Otherwise you'll forget. And then later on, you'll be saying, I know I had that idea. So. I'm trying to decide which one I like best. So I apologize. I'm trying all different types of ideas here. So what did I say that was? Okay. We are going to make it 2 1/4. Okay. And then we're just going to I guess I could have used that other one, huh? And this one has like a little slight hole in it. I told you I'm like on my scraps. I have like scraps left and everything. So, and you know what we're going to do? We are going to cut and how I fussy cut, I don't know if a lot of you fussy cut or not, is I grab my Butterbee scissors or my sharpest scissors, and sometimes I'll just turn the paper along with the while I'm cutting it, so it helps cut that the paper off of that you know, the edging. So go ahead and glue that down. And there'll be a little bump there, but I think it'll be okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and slip our tags in there. We're going to go ahead and fold this part in first, the right side, and then the left side. And then this little bike will turn and that's what's going to be our closure. So it isn't that cute? And then when to open it, you'll just turn it and there you go. So look at that. I hope that you like this, and I hope that you all do give it a try. And then to affix it on here, we're just going to go ahead and from the bottom part, okay, because that's how it closes. Okay, there's your edging right there. Let's see if you can see. Okay, there. So there's the binding right there where it's going to close, and you're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and get my 2-inch score tape. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and lay that down here. And then I just tear it off. And even if there's like a little excess sticking out, that's okay because I just fold it back. Okay, and then I'll get a smaller one and then go ahead and line it up and then tear that off. Okay. And I think it ripped right there, but that's okay because no one's going to see that part. No one's going to see it. And like I said, you're just going to go ahead and hear this 1/8 from the bottom. Leave a space. And there you go. So there it is. So that's going to be your folio on the back of your album. and then your little charm, the bike charm, goes super cute with this paper. So, and you're just, to open it up, you're just going to go ahead and move that charm, and look at how it dangles. It's so cute. And there's your waterfall, and there's your tags, and you're going to go ahead and close it up. Close this up. Put your magnet on your papers, or whatever, however you decide to put your magnet on there. And there you go. That is going to be your toilet paper roll mini. So I hope that you guys liked this, and I will be putting all of the links below. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTubes. I appreciate everyone who has been becoming a subby on my YouTube channel. I'm still new, but I'm loving this. Every time I make a video, I get so excited. So I can't wait to share more with you guys. And if you can't, I'm going to also put my blog name below with the link, and become a follower too, because sometimes I also post wonderful creations on my blog as well. So thank you guys so much, and you guys have a great day. Bye.